How's it going, fuckos, and welcome back to Kirisame Blade here on the Type QQ gaming channel of trash. Not really like game trash, but just like me playing like trash. This game's excellent. This game's awesome. I love this game. I've really just been playing it since yesterday, and I really can't get enough. We're gonna unlock like goddamn everything in this game before we move on to Kirisame Blade 2, which I also was able to pick up as well. Both these games are freebie download games, so if you search them out, I'm sure it won't take you too many clicks to find them and download them for yourself, which I certainly recommend. Awesome stuff. You know, I would say this is much of like a shoot 'em up sort of, except for the fact you don't have any guns. You just have those. You have these big Q-tips here that you just whack the bejesus out of. You know, you have these trademark lightsabers, property of Disney. Actually, they kind of almost look like, at least in their smaller form, they kind of look like Christmas lights. But regardless, we are now in a sort of time attack mode where we have to collect 100 coins, and that will extend our clock. You get coins by, as you can see, smashing things to dust. You can smash things to dust by either just touching things with your sword or actually crushing them with your sword. Well, you don't do that. Don't do that. That's not how you get your coins. And there's actually, I suppose, two schools into how to perform your smackings of enemies. I believe you'll do more damage if you actually attack, but you'll perform more hits on if you use it as a lance and just keep it on. And why it's different is, I think, in time attack, where you want to kill things, get the coins, you want to do the slashing attack primarily. And when you're in the other like the 3-minute or the 5-minute, modes, and you want to do your like sort of, you're going to use it as a lance and then get as many hits as you can off each enemy. Good thing that was empty, huh? Still, see, didn't quite hit him. Although, and you can see that I got a bazillion hits off of him. Although this mode doesn't necessarily keep track of the hits all the same. But yeah, this has been loads of fun. I've really been enjoying this game. I'm afraid there's probably not going to be too many videos of it. I think it's an easy game once you get the hang of it to unlock everything. Once you kind of see things, you've probably seen them all, that sort of thing. Then it's just a matter of different styles of play, different scenarios, and that's really it. And then once we found that you have that sort of invulnerable bubble there after your special, you can sit right on the boss and then just pound him to dust. And check out all those coins. Heck yeah! Invincible. I mean, just like that, we can afford a lot of stuff. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to unlock everything in the shop, and then call it good there. So we just unlocked Invincible, which has its pros and cons. Pros is that I'll no longer take damage, but the con of it now is that it's probably the con of it is that I won't necessarily gain coins now from my, I won't be able to progress through the game. I won't have a high score. I won't have gain any coins, but it'd be cool just to kind of play through a couple runs and see how things happen. With this sort of invulnerability, where you can just kind of go through and just decimate everything. Sadly, it takes me a little bit of time to find out that wait a second, I'm not getting any coins for these crazy cheat runs. But then it's kind of like, yeah, they are cheat runs, you know, like I'm literally just like, yeah, like fuck it all, like who cares, just crush everything. But it certainly makes perfect sense. But it's cool to get a couple of the like God mode runs out of the way, I suppose. Anyway, it certainly takes the fear out of those missiles. That's for damn sure. Just crushing everything here. There's really not a lot that can withstand your normal attacks when you can take damage. Now you're invulnerable, and now it's just a living joke. I mean, I do enjoy the fact that it's such a sort of quick, easy, simple. Well, I don't want to say easy, but it's such an enjoyable, quick little game. I kind of wish there was more to it. You know, I know this Kirisame Blade 2 that I haven't even looked at yet, that we're going to take on. So maybe that will cover my itch from this first game. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I've come close to kind of exploring everything this game has, and I kind of want more, that sort of thing. You know, I guess it's not a bad quality to have for a game, but you know, I think that's all I probably can only do like 4 or 5 videos at max, and then that's kind of like, that's it forever, you know. Unlock everything, play every mode a bazillion times. This boss is going to get effed. Yeah, it doesn't even tell you. It doesn't even tell you what, you know, I dumbly go to the coin shop and go like, so, I didn't really get a lot of coins, did I? Kirisame Blade. Another time attack mode here. It looked like it launched like another jet fighter as well. It'd been pretty cool to see like a sort of co-op of this game. But I could understand if this is the first in the series. Let's not, you know, let's kind of cap the expectations and see how Kirisame Blade 2 is, you know? These little red minefield guys, those guys take a lot of damage. They have a sort of countdown meter from 3 to 0, and if you don't kill them in time, they do propel like a like a ring attack of bullets. You know, not the most threatening, you know, pattern ever. You can certainly work your way around it, but you know, you do want the coins out of them all the same. But what a strange concept that, like, you know, I would never think that I would enjoy so much. You know, I loved it in the Alternex game as well. It escapes me which one it does. Certainly it's not Reflex. Maybe it is Alternex 3rd. That has the sword attacks. But yeah, what a weird concept is to, you know, have a sort of, you know, a fighter jet, but it doesn't have any sort of, you know, armament that, you know, projectiles like missiles or a Vulcan cannon or anything like that. It just has giant swords. You know, it's so bizarre, but like it really works. And it's kind of becoming one of my favorite tropes is to, you know, despite having this sort of like, you know, love and infatuation, obsession with shoot 'em ups, to like almost like the melee version. You know, I like these sort of like to run up and smash things. Maybe that's what I need to try in the Strania. I need to load that up and just go with swords, I guess, huh? Well, it appears cheaters do not win. Still do not win. I still only have that, what's that, 1.2 mil. Eventually I'll figure it out. And of course, if you haven't already figured out already, you know, this is a, you know, post-play commentary. So, you know, I've already played this earlier today, and this is me speaking about it later on. So here we are. This is the I think this is the 5-minute mode. Either the 3 or the 5-minute mode. But you can tell here. You want to use this sort of stab attack to get the most hits out of it. It'd be kind of good practice to with invulnerability here, to kind of practice your strategies. I think we probably certainly would have been fried there. Because balancing how long you want to, you know, stab one of the enemies for is going to be tricky, because as you can see, it's not the most powerful maneuver, although it's going to get you the most points. So you kind of have to, you can't be too greedy to let the enemy go by. You certainly want to kill him and get those juicy points, but you don't want to go too far or get too anxious and just slash him to death. I honestly don't think it matters too much with some of the weaker enemies. You're probably only going to get one hit of them out of it anyway. Like those missiles there. Little tiny enemies you can probably just whack and... Yeah, that's the trickiness right there. Is stab a guy the whole time, and then he starts leaving the screen exactly just like that. So it's kind of, you know, what do you do? We're already up to 2,000, almost 2,400 hit. There we are. Pretty decent combo, I would say. I'd have to go back in the previous video to see what our maximum hit was for those runs. I don't think they were that high, all things considered. And we're getting real close to 3,000. $3,000 indeed. And you can probably get a lot more hits on that boss as well instead of just slashing to death. But your score is nothing, you damn cheat. But I think the points are there if we can manage not dying in the normal mode. There we go. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll come back to Kirisame Blade very soon.